Welcome to the 6th edition of the Dog Pound Weekly. My name's Randy Moore. I'm the head football coach here at Ohio College, and today I have with me my guest, Josh Philander. Josh, why don't you tell us a little bit about where you're from and what brought you to Ohio?
Well, I'm from Fort Myers, Florida, and really it was the great coaching staff that brought me here. They're all great guys, friendly, and a lot of the guys on the team really treated me like a brother before I even got here, so that really helped a lot too.
Good. What are you going to major in?
I'm thinking about psychology, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to minor in philosophy.
Okay. What do you like about psychology and philosophy?
The mind is a powerful thing, so it's pretty interesting to study.
And we can't waste it, right?
Right.
Exactly. Well, Josh had a great game this last weekend. He had 6 catches for 203 yards and 2 touchdowns, and he did that all while his mother and grandfather came in town this last weekend. I'm sure that was a thrill to play that well in front of them.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And now tell us about your family a little bit. Your mother, and how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 2 younger siblings, a younger sister and a younger brother, and my mom took care of all of us by herself.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Your grandfather lives in Dayton?
Lewisburg, Ohio.
Lewisburg, Ohio. Okay, great. And now, Josh, you're a sophomore. And can you tell me a little bit about how you feel this year is different from last year?
I feel like the team is just, a lot more guys are understanding that winning's the goal and not just getting by is the goal. I think everybody wants to win, everybody understands what it takes to win, and everybody loves the game.
Exactly. Speaking of wins, we won this last weekend 31-8 against Kenyon College from Gambier, Ohio. And we had some great individual performances, and that's why I have my stat sheet out in front of me. Let me tell you about some of the guys that played really well. Number one, we talked about Josh already, the 6 catches for 203 yards and 2 touchdowns. Our quarterback, Rob Partridge, was 24 of 35 for 410 yards and 3 touchdowns. Nate Eaton caught 5 passes for 43 yards and also ran the ball once for 17 yards. Jalen Denard, 6 catches for 79 yards and a touchdown. On the defensive side of the football, Kyle Burchett was all over the field. He ran down probably 70 yards and forced a fumble that bounced into the end zone that Andrew Torres, who also played a very good game, scooped up and ran back 106 yards for what would have been a touchdown, but there were a couple penalty flags thrown on the way. Andrew passed out in the end zone. He was so tired when he got down there. James Romanowski had a great game. He forced a fumble, had a total of 9 tackles, really did some good things. And again, Andrew Torres really showed up in the stat sheet again. He ran that fumble back. He did some really, really good things in the secondary. Had a tough play on one pass play, but we put him on an island, and you know what, he usually responds well in that situation, but he just had a rough go on that one. But he came back and he played really, really well the rest of the game and really did some good things. As we go into, I also want to mention Alex Kania. Alex Kania came in, he returned a kickoff for 30 yards. He had 2 punt returns for a total of 43 yards. He really did a nice job, and he'll be our special teams player of the week this week. As we go into this weekend, we have a bye date. We play Ohio Wesleyan a week from next Saturday coming up down at their place at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And Ohio Wesleyan right now is 3-2 and plays DePauw this next weekend coming up. And Ohio Wesleyan is a very well-rounded football team. They've got a lot of experience on the offensive side, even though their quarterback is just a sophomore. He's very experienced. Their offensive line is experienced. They have a couple wide receivers and a running back that are back. And on defense, they're missing some key components from last year, but they are very aggressive, and they do a great job of flying to the football. So we really are excited about our game next week and having 2 weeks to prepare for a very good football opponent. Just to shed a little light with Josh and you all, it's been since the year 2001 that Hiram's that's had 3 victories. So for the first time in 13 years, we've won 3 games. Now that's not near enough for us, and we have a goal of a winning season and beyond. And in order to be able to do that, we need to get better in the next 2 weeks and get ready to beat OWU, and then we'll worry about the rest of the schedule after that. I'd like to thank the Gridiron Club this last weekend and all the alumni that came back to the game. We had over 32 alumni that came back and participated in our alumni reunion game. And then the Gridiron Club did a great job of selling programs and all the normal things that they do, along with feeding the team after the game. And again, they'll be down at Ohio Wesleyan probably about 11 o'clock in 2 weeks and getting ready to tailgate again. But Josh, are you excited to prepare for OWU and go down and get a road victory?
Yeah,
Good.
pretty excited.
Good. Well, I'll tell you what, I want to thank everybody out there for the support and things like that. I'd like to thank our players. They've been playing extremely hard. It's great to go into the off week with a win, and let's go Dogs.